I'm live. Hey, what's up? This is George Shamon. I want to welcome you to this live stream. Today, I'm going to be talking about DIYing your website and how much my own website cost. It's a simple one, but it will give you an idea about the cost of a website. And it's there are different elements for the website, and I'm gonna go over each element and what are your options, and how much does it cost approximately. And I need you to, if you're tuning in on this live stream, let me know where you're tuning in from, and drop a comment in a box. Let's say you're tuning in from India. Let me know, say, I'm from India, my name is such and such, and I have a question or comment or anything. Just let me know. So again, this is George Shamon, and I'm coming to you live from the U.S. state of South Dakota, and we're gonna be talking tonight about the elements of a website. What are the elements that you need for a website, and how much my own website cost, because the cost can vary for websites, because there are so many options, but there are some elements you have to have, and there is a minimum requirement, and I'm gonna go over those. So basically, I wrote them down here, so I don't get lost or I forget. So the first one, if you see it here, the first one is the blue one, is the domain name registration. So the domain name registration, uh, when you go to a website and you enter in a browser www dot such and such dot com, this is your domain name. So you have to have a domain name for your to connect your website to the internet. You have to have a domain name, and the domain name you register it with a company or organization called domain name registrar. Domain name registrar, and there are a lot of them. So again, domain name registrar. It is the let's say your name is like my website is georgekcwebservices.com, right? So my domain name is George KC Web Services, one word, .com. This is my domain name. Nobody can use it on the internet because it's registered under my name. And I have it now for 2 years. So every year or every couple of years, you can renew it. Or if you want to extend it for more than a couple of years, So and you have to pay. They're not too expensive unless you want to be specific about certain names. So like mine, I bought it for $12 per year. So the domain name registration is not that expensive. The cost is per year about $12 and up. Now if you're looking for a domain name that's already taken, or for a simple one that's easy to remember, or you want to buy it from somebody who's selling, that the cost will differ. It's going to be different. It can cost more. So again, look for a simple domain that's not expensive, and make sure it tells what's your website about. That will help a lot, because when people you give people the domain name, they know what you're talking about. Unless you're trying to use your own name. If you want to use your own name, that's okay. That's fine. Like you can use, if your name is ABCD, let's say, you just use abc.com. So and if you have a business, like a service or a product you want to sell, it's nice to include in a URL, in a domain name. Okay, so this is the domain name registration. If you have any questions, submit it in a comment, and make sure you let me know where you're tuning in from. I want to thank you so much for, if you're on this live stream, I want to thank you so much for joining. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Say hi in a box, and submit a question if you want me to answer your question on this live stream. And if you will be on a replay in the future, I want to thank you so much for your time and for your attention. It means a lot to me. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to grow it. And in return, I'll make more videos and I will help you more. So again, if you have any questions, submit it in a comment about building websites, uh, domain name registration. Now, after the domain name registration, you need to host your website. You need a web hosting company to host it on the internet. Now, you can make a website on your own computer at home, but you cannot connect it to the internet. To be able to connect it to the internet, you will need a web hosting company. They have servers, web servers, and the computer which have DNS, domain name servers, and this is where you host your website. And they give you access to your account so you can upload the pictures, videos, website themes, whatever you want, So you will need a web hosting company. And those web hosting companies, they can vary. They vary from the one I have, if you look here, this is number 2 now, web hosting. So some of them are self-hosted, and that's what I use, the self-hosted, which is a shared hosting. You share the IP address and the server and other resources, and it's very cheap. The one I got is Hostinger, and I paid per month about $4. So basically, I got a good deal for 2 years, and that's what you want to do if you want to get a web hosting. For 2 years, I got it about $70 or $80, and with the domain name registration for 2 years, about $24. So basically, my website, just the domain name registration and the web hosting, it didn't cost me even $100 for 2 years. That's very cheap. So, but if you wanna, this is the case where if you wanna use a web hosting company that has shared hosting. Now, if you wanna go through hosted services like Squarespace, Weebly, Shopify, those are more expensive. And in the beginning, I don't recommend them, So, yeah. Anybody have a question? Submit your question in a comment box and let me know where you're tuning in from. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow it. And in return, I want to help you. I'll keep making more videos. You'll be You'll be motivating me to make more videos. And the more I make videos, the more I talk about topics, you want to learn about. So so the web hosting, this is where you host the content of your website, and it's gonna be on a web server. So let's see. And then after the domain name registration and after the web hosting account, then you need to design the website. So designing a website, you can buy themes and template, you can install them, or if you already have a service like hosted websites like Squarespace, they have their own templates. So you just have to choose the templates, and then you can add your images, content, text, videos, etc. So it depends what kind of service you're looking for. Myself, I look for the cheaper ones, like the shared self-hosted. Those are the cheapest, but you have to have some technical knowledge. You don't have to be too advanced, but you have to have knowledge about domain registration, how to register a domain, how to set up the DNS, how to connect the DNS server, and then how to log into your the back end, your control panel of the web hosting. And these information you will get once you buy the web hosting account or you join a service. that give you access, and it's not that difficult. In 1 week, you can learn how to use a website control panel. This is the back end of your website, and then the last one is the themes and design of the website, because the web hosting is the place uh, where you want to add your website and your content, and then you have to design the website. And designing the website, if you're not a designer, it's going to be very difficult, you know. So I recommend using website builders, the drag and drop, and then you can use the or themes and templates. But the themes and templates, you have you have to have some knowledge, some technical knowledge. They're not easy, because you have to use an FTP server. You have to have the client server or your computer. Then you have to have the uh, FTP server on a server, and then you have to upload your content. You know, so yeah, so. If you're joining on this live stream, I want to thank you so much. Let me know if you have any question. We're talking about making a website and the cost of a website, and what you need, what kind of elements you need. You will need a domain name registration. You will need a web hosting account, and then you'll need a design or theme or templates for the website. So yeah, if you have any question, you know, submit it in a comment. Let me know. I can answer you now on this live stream. Um, so if you're interested in learning how to make a website and what do you need, so let me know. I can answer you now in a chat box. So yeah, if you're tuning in on this live stream, I want to thank you so much for your time and for your attention. So yeah, let me know if you have any question in a comment box. Yeah, submit a comment. Let me know if you have any questions about making a website. You know, so any questions, any comments, any topics you want to discuss about making a website, how to get started, let me know. Again, we're talking about making a website and how much it costs. If you're interested to learn about it, let me know in a comment. Submit your questions, and I can answer you now on this live stream. Questions. Let me know where you're tuning in from if you're on this live stream, and if you have any question about making your own website. So you will need a domain name, web hosting account, or a hosted service like Squarespace and Weebly and Shopify. Then you need the design of the website. All right, I guess no questions coming in, so maybe we'll wrap up this session and we'll make another session in the near future, maybe tomorrow. Unless somebody have a question they want me to answer it now, I can hang out for a few minutes if you have any questions, and let me know where you're tuning in from, because if if you don't have any question or any discussion, it doesn't make sense to stay on the live stream, you know. Because if you ask a questions, I can, you know, reply to you now on a live stream. Okay, so I guess there is no questions coming in. I want to wrap it up. So thank you so much for joining this live stream. If I value your attention, if you have any questions, submit it in a comment so I can answer it before I wrap up the session in a couple minutes. And if you are on this future replay, also I want to thank you for viewing the video. Make sure you submit your questions or comments and let me know where you're tuning in from. Again, we're talking about making websites and what elements you need and how much it costs, the approximate cost of my own website. So, any questions, any comments? Okay, so since there is no question and the nobody is interested in this topic, it looks like tonight, so maybe I'll wrap up this session and we'll do another one tomorrow maybe. Okay, have a good evening, good night.